softball from Midtown Atlanta. It's the final regular season weekend for Clemson and Georgia Tech. The Tigers are coming off a midweek victory versus #1 Tennessee. And the Jackets, they seek their first ever win against Clemson, are trying to stop.
She could get down for a bunt well, and now she's just battling it out in the box. Just a testament to how good of a hitter she is.
Whoa, that one got away from Sophia Voiles and is ball 4, sending Brown down to first. First Tiger
D1 softball field, but for the most part, it's about growth and getting better.
Sharply hit past third into left field. Runners now at first and second for the Tigers. And that is what Maddie Moore does.
It's about moving the people on base, right? You just want to move them over and give your floor hole a chance to score some runs.
Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Georgia Tech and Sophia Voiles.
Of maturity to be someone who's looked at for that, that RBI crucial spot in the lineup.
Foul tipped into the glove of Hunter, and strikeout number 2 back-to-back for Georgia by Maddie Moore. And that ball's grounded. Conley flips to second. That'll do it. What a job. Sophia Voiles strands 2 Tigers on the base pass. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. The Jackets coming up. Indiana. And as Sophia Voiles has been consistent in the circle, Vukadinovich offensively has been consistent. Time day against Jacksonville State. 5 for 5, 2 runs, a home run. She gets hit there. We'll head down to first. She's the only player in the ACC to have 5 hits in a game this season.
Of the transfer portal.
Grounded past third. Brown playing more towards the line. You got runners at first and second now with 1 out. Yeah.
Had her a little closer to the line than that hit was.
And that's going to be up the third base line. Tag, now throw to first, and an easy double play will end the Jackets' threat. So nothing doing. Double play by Clemson as we head to the second. No score. Sophia Voiles delivers in the sky, and Willer will call everybody off for out number 1.
As a freshman, has worked her way into it and earned this spot. Like you said, was a big part of the win against Tennessee.
And she's going to send that one to left, shallow left, and Emma Simon will put it away at the shortstop position.
Half of the lineup that can get on base for the top half, right? So being able to have a good eye and get on base for the top half is important.
3-1's going to be popped up, and Grace Conley closes the mid on it. Can of corn, nothing doing for the Tigers. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Done great things so far in this season. So like you said, Morales is good choices.
And that ball's going to get down, but tag is made by Noller as it's out. Conley sees the first pitch and sends it fairly deep, but Pipkins is there for out number 2.
Both sides, so, with the good comes the bad sometimes.
And she's going to put a charge in that one. It's fairly deep and out of here. Alyssa Willer puts the Jackets on the board. She stopped at second. I think she may have thought that was caught, but now that's a home run, young lady. Great job. Jackets lead.
It's a great piece of hitting by Alyssa Willer. This is a changeup that she does a good job of recognizing, keeping her hands back, and unloading just enough to get this to squeak over the outfield fence for a home run to put the Jackets up second.
No real chance there as it goes over the wall, and Alyssa Willer touches home, and the Jackets have had a real grind this season, this 2025. She's going to put a charge in one towards the gap, but playable by Brockenbrough. And that'll do it. But the Jackets going to ground it. Conley. Speedy Brockenbrough, but not fast enough. And just tapped right back to Sophia Voiles. And out number 2, that's probably the easiest out Alex Brown has ever.
Like you said, just right back at Sophia Voiles, pretty easy out.
First pitch swinging by Maddie Moore, and she's tied this up. Long ball, and I mean long.
Yes, Maddie Moore got all of this. Sophia Voiles leaves it a little bit up. See, she is just perfectly on time there, knows it off the bat. And this ball finds some trees out there. Way to tie the game right there by the big bat, Maddie Moore.
Yeah, she's got a 3-2 count here. Voiles. And that's going to be just outside the zone for ball 4. 16th walk of the season there for Noller.
You want to minimize any run production.
And off the glove of Emma Simon into center field. Single by Cintron. Dang it.
You got the travel ball teams that come out.
Popped back, it's gonna be caught by Reese Hunter to end the inning.
Competitive team that's clinched their spot for the ACC tournament and is really trying to find some more momentum going into it.
Emma Simon first pitch, popped up, and out number 1.
I think there's been a transition.
Whoa, that one almost hit her. It did hit her. She'll head down to first.
Got her back elbow there. I think there's been a transition in the last decade away from your more traditional.
First pitch, second, on to first. Not going to get the runner Leschper. Lead runner is thrown out. So there are athletes in club ball and high school. Are they getting that? It's going to be a beautiful bunt laid down. Basinger plays her position, and on to first. We'll continue that conversation. I'm happy to call him a friend. He's a great guy, and I've enjoyed calling games with him. Well, that one's hit well and off the top of the wall. Throw into second in time, and the slide comes in just under Conley's tap. 2-1 and tapped. Simon scoops on to first. Runner advances to third, but there is one out.
To third on. Simon does a good job of just getting the out.
There's a ball that's lifted deep and out of here. Kylie Johnson jumped on the first pitch. 2-run home run, and the Tigers take the lead.
Clemson is just stepping in the box this inning, ready to swing on time. Kylie Johnson hits the seams off of this. Just bat flip, gotta love it. It lands off the building, up the building, third story, hits the trees. Probably.
Norton delivers, and it's tapped. Tucker on to first for the second out. That's a huge out with the top of the order coming up.
Yeah, you definitely don't. Yeah, and whether or not batters bite at your pitches, that can help as well. I mean, a lot of times, Kenzie Norton will, get a strikeout on a pitch like that, her rise ball that's deck. You're seeing that, right? You're recognizing that Norton's struggling with the strike zone and she's struggling up.
And it's going to be grounded right back to Norton. She rainbow throws.
Trying to kind of fill the void that a lot of the seniors that graduated for Tech last year left with all of the big home runs. Takes strike 3.
By Alyssa Willer. And that ball slapped to left, and it's going to be stopped by Johnson, but she can't find the mitt. If that gets past. Up the third base line, another ball that's right up the line, and sliding in safely is Jaden Gailey. So the decision by Alex Brown. Willer leads the team in batting average. She's going to send one to left, but Johnson in her tracks puts it away for out number 2. So it'll be up to Reese Hunter.
And score runs, because it has been a struggle in those last two spots for the Yellow Jackets this season.
1-0 to Hunter. Tapped back to the pitcher. And an easy play to end the inning. So the Jacks
express themselves and show their personality.
3-2. And ball 4. So if you would have had an opportunity, what do you think? 1-0 count. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second base is going to be on the money. And whoa, it looks like called safe at second towards the first base side, but the throw led Simon right into the runner.
Yeah, it looked like it got her on the face mask. And even her foot looked to be a little high. Emma Simon walks off of that play saying.
For Georgia Tech, Centron here for Clemson. And the expectation of a freshman is no longer sit and watch. These guys are coming in here and competing and winning these starting jobs. Yeah. Struggling just a bit to find the strike zone. And that ball is going to be sent to left and get down for a hit. Runners at first and second. Now with 1 out. Vieira's first hit of the afternoon. Came home to score on Johnson's home run. And nowhere close. Bases loaded. We have seen
able to get the go-ahead run.
And that ball sent towards the gap, gonna get down. A pair of Tigers score easily. They're gonna wave the third, play it home, not in time. What a job, Pipkins on the road delivering for the Tigers.
Pipkins does a phenomenal job of just staying through the ball here, working it to the gap, able to get 3 RBIs. She's perfect so far with bases loaded on the season. You know, she, as a freshman, doesn't seem to mind the pressure.
Yeah. Ground ball, Simon charging, boots it, and throws it into center field. Runners at first and third.
6-1, right? It's with a stolen base there, or a runner moving up.
Yeah.
Right? Johnson taking second. But with the score 6-1 for the Tigers, right, you've got 1 out. Runners in scoring position now. You got to do what you can to minimize the damage. Caulfield doing a phenomenal job there of getting Brown.
Brown has 2 walks, and that one's going to be popped up. Conley puts it away for out number 3, so a pair of Tigers are stranded, but damage done. 3 runs.
Coming off of a win against a #1 Tennessee, you know, really hitting their stride at the right time.
Emma Simon rolls over, short. On to first for out number 1. That'll flip the order, and Paige Vukadinovic.
To be playing like they're playing, for sure.
Vukadinovic is going to send it to left. Johnson's there for out number 2. And Addison Leshberg.
Bottom of the lineup, so, you know, you're giving yourself a better opportunity.
2-2 pitch lifted to center field. Put away by Rocket Bro, and that'll do it for the Jackets. Nothing doing. Job they've done, not only building the program, their stadium and the support. They're sold out every single game. You want a blueprint of how to build a program. The pitch is sent out to Gottlieb.
Ball, throw strikes, let the batters get themselves out.
And sent. Conley snares it. What a play. Big out for the Jackets. I love it.
Very foul.
Not a thing. Popped up. And Leshberg will put it away for out number 3. So Caulfield gets it done. Nothing doing for the Tigers. The 1-2-3 inning. Jackets still trail. We've talked a lot about Leshberg, but Gottlieb also has really picked it up here in the last few games. She's going to jump on the first pitch and whoa, what a play by Johnson. chases it down. I thought for sure that
Basinger has just really done a good job of, getting them to get themselves out. You see Grayson Tucker, just a infield pop-up to Noller at first.
got some spot starts this season, struggled offensively, batting .259, 15 hits, and she's going to strike out to end the inning. So nothing doing for the Jackets. Basinger gets it. Clemson just starting their program in 2020. Oh, right back to Caulfield, and gets past Simon into center field. No damage done there, I don't think. Runner stays at first. Mount Perrin Christian School. And up the first base line, Leshper is going to have to dive to first. Recovers. Pair of home runs. And right to Tucker. Second out is recorded. Swing and a miss. Throw has to be gone down to first, and it will be made. And that is it. So Caulfield strands a runner. 6-1 our score. Final opportunity for the Jackets coming up. Was frankly beaten out at second. The transfer was brought in and had to take a back seat. Coach Morales said she had such a great attitude about just getting better as she flares that one, and it's a fine play by Maddie Moore to erase Grace Conley.
Down as many runs as the Jackets are right now, it's really about making sure you're swinging at a pitch that you can hit well. It's not just any strikes.
And there is one into left field. Willer reaches with one out. Her second hit has seen time in the circle for the Jackets. And she's going to go to third off the glove of Brown, and everyone's going to be safe. Hard hit.
A freshman, has had some experience in the box, but this is a big moment.
And Maddie Moore does it again. What a play. She robs another one from the Jackets.
Yeah, you can't ask for much more here from Caroline Patterson. Puts a charge into it, hits it on a line. Moore is just in the right spot, makes a phenomenal.
2-2. Ground ball past the pitcher. Maddie Moore cannot reach that one. Emma Simon scores. Jackets said not done yet. Single by Vukadinovic, give her an RBI.
Vukadinovic just doing enough to get herself on, get an RBI, right? It doesn't have to be pretty at this point in the game. It is just about
bottom of the seventh. Really producing a run. And that ball is gonna be chased down by Johnson, and that will do it. Clemson has come into the flats and taken game one, 6-2 over Georgia Tech.
The Clemson Tigers bats tonight just showed us why they're number 19 in the country, why they took a win from the number 1 team, Tennessee, earlier this week. They are a team to be reckoned with right now. They're playing their best softball, and it's early in the weekend, right? 2 more games to play, but Clemson Tiger looking good from the circle, Basinger, and the box.
Yeah.